So, some of y'all are doing too much, and some of y'all are not doing enough. Hello, this is Miss Andrea from Not Another Homeschool blog. Today we're doing a Miss Andrea question and answer session, so let's get started. Dear Miss Andrea, I have 3 kids, one 3 years old, one kindergarten, one second grade. The baby wants the attention of the others and keeps interrupting. The kindergartner needs constant attention to stay on task and will only work for an hour at a time. And the second grader won't homeschool for more than 3 hours, then wants to do crafts. How do I make this work? You're doing too much. No child under first grade needs to be following curriculum. So lay off the kindergartner. Yeah, and they need your constant attention to stay on task because they are kindergartners. I need people to get really comfortable with the idea that homeschooling is one-on-one interaction with your child. Too many people are looking for plug-and-play curriculums, and then you get frustrated when you're presented with a ton of busy work and your children rebel. Stop it. Seriously, stop it. The preschooler sleeps, right? 2 hours a day, maybe an early nap in the morning. There's some activities they can do during the day. Between their nap and just hands-on activities and maybe a little Peppa Pig, you can occupy your 3-year-old for 3 to 4 hours a day. And that's when you focus on the second grader. Okay? You sit with them through their curriculum. And honestly, 3 hours a day is plenty. My first year of homeschooling, my now 25-year-old daughter, we used the same curriculum this person mentioned. I didn't read the whole question. And my daughter, in the mornings from 9 to 12, did 2 years of that curriculum in the first year. Okay, so get on that curriculum, during the baby's downtime. Do it for 2 hours. Let your child do crafts, right? The preschooler, the kindergartner, just buy this book that I keep talking about. I'll never stop talking about it. For kindergarten grade, it's called What Your Kindergartner Needs to Learn. It has a checklist of milestones and skills. And then it's packed with nursery rhymes and a little bit of interesting science stories, a little bit of history stories, literature that a child of that age should have experienced. Boom, you're done. Let the kindergartner play with the 3-year-old when they're not doing that work. And that even gives you more time should the second grader need more work. As they get older, make sure that you choose curriculum that you can teach all of the kids at the same time. History, because history is just a story, right? You can read them the literature. You could have the older kid read the literature to the younger kids. Just back off the kids for a while. When they hit age 10, then I like getting a little bit more serious and setting them up to be a little bit more self-motivated, but they're not really ever going to be really self-motivated until they get almost to high school. Dear Miss Andrea, as part of my divorce process, I need to prove that my 15-year-old 10th grader is doing school. I am an unschooler, so that is difficult to prove. I am looking for a detailed guide on what he should be doing. Okay, so some of us are not doing enough. If you are going to unschool, you need to keep detailed records. Unschooling is supposed to be child-led learning, and a lot of us make the mistake of letting the child decide that they're not going to learn. That is not child-led learning. It is not. The child needs to, as an unschooler, in my opinion, beginning of the year, during the summer, before the school year, you need to lay out some options for your child. And if they don't like those options, then they need to come up with a better one. But they need to be studying subjects in some form or manner. And then you as a parent and them as they get older need to be keeping a learning journal to document everything they've learned. You need to be providing unique opportunities that kids in school don't have, like spending time at science museums, exhibits, workshops, right? You need to participate in competitions, robotics, right? Science Bowl, their homeschool groups, right? And there are debates. So you need to be in the community looking for meaty things for your child to do. And if you do those things and keep a journal, then you won't have anything to prove to the courts when your estranged spouse decides that they're going to torture you because you decided to unschool your child, then maybe they weren't that much into it. And now you're in this pickle. So I always tell people that if you're going to homeschool, you are to make sure that your spouse is 100,000,000% behind you, because this is often the outcome when they are not. That's all for today. Until next time.